Hey guys, I'm going to show you guys a physics experiment today involving water and light. So for this experiment, all you're going to need is a notebook, a pencil, and a glass of water. So to start the experiment, all you need to do is draw a few lines going from either left to right or right to left. And once you have your arrows drawn in, you're going to place your notebook against the wall. So here, I'm just drawing in my arrows here and filling in the ends so we can have a nice clear drawing here to see for the future. Alright, now that we have our arrows drawn in, I'm just taking the notebook here and placing it against the wall here. And now I'm placing the glass right in front of the view of the arrows here, and we can still see that it's pointing towards the right. And now we're just going to add water and see what happens to the arrows from our point of view.
Alright guys, I'm hopefully going to explain what happened here in our experiment, but first you're going to have to forgive me for my drawing skills. They could definitely use a touch up here. So on the paper here, I just drew an eye on the paper so we could help visualize, I guess, where we're looking from in respect to the arrows here on our paper. So normally when we see an object in the real world, it's because light is bouncing off of that object and actually going back into our eye. And that's actually how we see something in the real world. So without any water, for example, without any water in our path here, light is bouncing straight off of the arrow directly into our eye in a straight line. However, when we add that water one more time, we see everything is actually inversed. And this is because the water is actually acting as a lens, meaning that it actually bends the light as it travels back towards our eyes. So, what's actually happening when we put the water in front is that this corner here isn't traveling in a straight line back. It's actually almost traveling a diagonal path across here, and the same thing with the tail. It kind of forms a diagonal path through the water into our eye, which causes that image to be flipped around. And water here acting as a lens is actually very similar to how magnifying glasses and reading glasses work. They change the path at which the light is traveling and bends it so that we can actually see things better.